everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's nearly the end of October, which means it's time for another bullet journal plan with me. My theme for November is tea, and I can't wait to show you all the tea theme pages I came up with. But before we get started, here's a flip through of October's setup. For October, I used watercolors to decorate my pages, and a lot of you are curious about the notebook that I use for bullet journaling because it held the watercolors pretty well. And I'm so excited to tell you that I'm using our very own Stationery Island dotted notebook. We've made some improvements since, and they will be available for purchase through our website. So to celebrate, we are giving away one of these bullet journal notebooks, so please keep watching until the very end of the video so you don't miss out on the giveaway. Alright, so as I said earlier, the theme for November is tea, which I think is perfect for this month because November is the month where it just gets significantly colder and darker, at least in Nottingham, so I want to make something that represents comfort and warmth. I'm just drawing this cute little cup of tea on the cover page, and then I'm writing November in a fun serif font. Then I'm just colouring in the tea and adding some swirls for decoration. I like these swirls because they look like the steam coming out of a nice warm cup of tea. Then on the other side of the spread, I'm just writing my quote of the month, which is, "You can't pour from an empty cup, take care of yourself first," which fits my theme nicely but also is a nice reminder for me to make sure I'm taking care of myself first so I can be the best version of myself. Then to decorate the page, I've just drawn a kettle pouring some water in a cup. Now onto my monthly log. I'm just sticking to my same old calendar layout because I find that this works the best for me. Then I'm just using the extra space on the right for goals, and then I'm just drawing a slice of Victoria sponge underneath. Then I'm just writing November at the top of the page, and I'm drawing a teapot and a teacup. Then on the free space on the left, I've just drawn a cup with the same swirly steam coming out of it. Up next is my mood tracker. For this one, I've just drawn 5 wooden shelves, and then I'm drawing 6 different teacups on each shelf. And you probably know how this works already. I'm just numbering each cup to represent each day of the month, and I will colour a cup each day depending on my mood. I just really love how this turned out, and I can't wait to start using my mood tracker in November. The next page is my habit tracker, and for this one I drew out 6 tea bags, and in each tea bag I made sure to have 30 boxes, one for each day. So that's 5 boxes across and 6 boxes down. Then I'm just decorating the extra space at the bottom with a cup of tea and a custard cream, just because it's the best biscuit to drink your tea with. Let me know your favourite biscuit in the comments below, I'd really love to know. Now onto the next page, I'm doing a little self-care section, which is basically just a list of self-care ideas, but for this one I divided it in 3 different categories depending on the type of self-care I need. So there's one for relaxation, expression and companionship. So these categories are just written on little tea bag tags, and then on the tea bag I've just written different self-care ideas that fall in those categories. So for relaxing I wrote nap time, bubble bath and tea time. For self-expression I wrote activities like painting and writing poetry. And for companionship I wrote things like meeting a friend for tea or FaceTiming someone. It doesn't have to be something big, it could be as simple as this one, it's really up to you. And then on the next page I decided it's a good place to store some tea that I like so I can have them wherever I go. So for this one I've just measured out the space to put the tea and created 2 pockets for them with 2 pieces of paper. I folded the sides of the paper so it can expand a little bit, then I glued the left, right and bottom to create the pockets. Then I've just decorated the pockets with tea related drawings and more swirls. And after this you can go ahead and put whatever tea you want for whenever you need a little pick-me-up. The next 2 pages will be more for doodles or writing big ideas. So we have my monthly highlights, just to write down the highlights of the month. I want to use this for drawings and sticking pictures and just a nice little space to get creative. The next page is quite similar, which is a brain dump page, but this is just where I put the things that don't really fit anywhere, like random doodles and quotes. And finally, I have my weekly setup. So in the same font I've been using, I'm just writing the days of that first week of November, and for this one, I'm using quite a different layout, which is the minimalist layout that I shared in a video I previously did on weekly layouts. If you want different weekly layout ideas, I'll leave a link to that video in the description box below so you can watch it right after this one. Then I'm just decorating the page with a little cup of tea and some more swirls. And here's a final flip through of all the pages. I hope these pages gave you some ideas for your next bullet journal setup. And as promised, we will be giving away one of these bullet journals to one lucky winner. You get a choice between teal and black. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and let us know what your favorite tool for bullet journaling is in the comments below. I'll be announcing the winner in the next week's video, so please stay tuned. And that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.